Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Venus Insights, and as some of you have requested, I am going to do a reading to see what is going on within the karmic relationship. Alright, so that means we're looking into what is going on between your divine masculine and their current partner. Alright, so if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, give me a like. It really does help me out so much. Yeah, and one more thing I want to say, because I'm off of my day job, turnaround time for personal readings is currently 2 to 3 days. All right, so do take advantage of that if you've been thinking about getting a reading with me. All right, so, oh yeah, one more thing. If you guys do like these types of videos and you want me to do more like this, I mean, I have been avoiding them because I feel like it's not so important to see what's going on within the karmic relationship. But because this is going to be general, it might not tap into every single group of the collective. So if you feel like this isn't really tapping into your situation, but you would want me to do more so that I can reach more groups, leave me a comment and let me know, and I will do that. All right, so we're gonna look at the energies of the divine masculine and their karmic partner, like in parallel, so we can do a comparison. And I'm going to start off with just a general theme card for each of them. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna get a card for the divine masculine first. Spirit, what is going on with masculines and karmic relationships? All right, we have walking away in reverse. So just give me a second and I will explain. And we have the thinking man for the karmic partner. And I'm actually going to clarify real quick each of these from a different deck. All right, we have admired for the masculines. So thinking man for the karmic partner. Oops. 1 second, guys, I just dropped like so many cards. All right. Why is the thinking man here for the karmic partner, please? Family. All right, so basically right now, the divine masculines have been thinking about walking away. This is why this card is even here. However, they are being a little bit resistant to that. And with admired being here, I feel like it really has to do with what they think they're going to look like to society or to family, relatives. They want to be admired, and they feel like walking away from the karmic partner would kind of ruin their image. It's like a social status type of an energy going on here. All right, so for a lot of them, this is one thing that is keeping them back, even though they are embodying this energy of walking away, but their status or their image is blocking them, okay? And for the karmic partner, they're thinking a lot, okay, with this thinking man. And because it's the thinking man and not the thinking woman, I'm getting the sense that they're really trying to think logically and rationally, but what's really on their mind is family. The hopes they had for having a family with this person, or maybe they already have a family, and this is one thing that is like strongly on their minds at the moment. However, I feel like they are kind of putting it all into perspective, and this is why we have the thinking man. But we're going to get into the details. Let me just put these up here like that and see. So I actually want to start off, we're going to be using different decks for each of them. I want to see what the recent past has been like for this group that I'm tapping into today. So let's see. The masculine's recent past concerning the situation. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. And let's see for the karmic partner. Ooh. We have 3. And all 3 are major arcana. Wow. We have Strength in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. All right, so let's actually get one more for the masculines. So in the recent past, the masculines have been having a hard time letting go of the past with this person. It feels like they're more so, and the Devil. Yeah, exactly. So it's like they have an attachment to the past with this person. Not to what the relationship is currently, but to whatever it is that they had built either in the past, or they have something going on together that was based in the past, that is continuing on today. But it's like they're not fond of this right now. It has to do with the past, and they're just having a hard time accepting the fact that things didn't work out the way they thought they would. And the reason why isn't because they're just so in love with this person or anything like that. It's really because walking away is going to affect how they see themselves, or how they think society or those around them in the outside world are going to see them, and that they're not going to be admired. So it's a bit of like an ego thing. And with this Devil being here, I mean, this is exactly it. This is attachment. It's attachment to the past. So this is what has been going on in the recent past. All right. So if this is resonating with you so far, then yeah, feel free to keep watching. If not, then maybe I'm not tapping into your group or your situation. Now, the karmic partner in the recent past, I feel like this person has been a little bit weak, but also not very compassionate. Not very compassionate. This is a person who hasn't been able to take control over the situation. I feel like with this Chariot being in reverse, that they're just really kind of feeling lost, feeling like they're either really trying to control the situation because they have no control in reality. And so they are helplessly, out of their own insecurity, trying to gain some control, or they were, okay, over the situation. And I mean, look at all of these 3 cards are actually in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. So this is them just really not having been grounded, or not having a strong foundation for their efforts in the past. It's like this person was not able to provide to the masculine what this relationship needed. All right, let's just get one for mutual. Actually, we don't need to. We're gonna move on to the current energies. All right, what is the masculine's current energy towards this person? All right, we have the Hanging Man. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Let's see. For the karmic partner, we have the World. And the 10 of Wands. All right, so the masculines right now, they're like, I feel like they're in a little bit of denial currently. They are taking a step back and trying to see the situation from a new perspective. And this is why this walking away energy is surrounding them. It's kind of like they want to really figure out, you know, this, with this admired card here, they really want to figure out if this is true. Like, how important is it how others will view them? And is are these ideas even, you know, a reality, or is it just in their heads that people are going to not respect them as much or think less of them? And does it even really matter? This is what I'm getting with this Hanged Man here. Just really figuring this out and taking a step back to kind of contemplate on these concepts. And they're really trying to heal these insecurities within themselves, and at the same time kind of resisting the pain that they would have to feel by making this change. The karmic partner, on the other hand, I feel is very exhausted with this situation. And this is because the masculine has pulled back. Because they see that the masculine is just kind of stuck in the past and isn't present in the situation. And this has definitely worn them out, and they feel like they're carrying this burden, knowing that they're with a person, that they've been trying to control this person who deep down doesn't want to be here. And they're currently in an energy of a completion. Let's see their, that was fast, their mutual energy. We have the Queen of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. All right, so the good news is that they are gaining some confidence. They are gaining some confidence, and it's kind of like they're almost like at the same wavelength. Trying to collaborate. I feel like things are a little bit calm between the two of them right now. It's kind of like they're both just suffering in silence, but trying to be civil with one another, while each of them are thinking about what steps to take and what it is that they should do. Hanging Man and the World. Like they're both thinking about, what's going on here, or something needs to end in this cycle because the burden is just too heavy. All right. So that's the general energy. Let's see what's going on in their headspace. Two of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, so the masculines are at the moment not taking much physical action. All right, and it's like in their mind right now, they're kind of thinking again, because I know they go through phases, right? But right now it's like they're having a hard time finding the solution. They know that this isn't working out, but they're really having a hard time finding which key is it that fits the box, which key is it that is going to resolve this issue. Let's get one more. Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they definitely know that this person isn't for them, right? They're seeing their karmic partner as the Queen of Wands in reverse. As someone who's not very desirable. They can see the insecurity in this person, and the reason why this person is so insecure is, well, for each of them it's going to be for different reasons, but a part of it is because they know that the masculine is not present. They know that this is not the connection that is for them, and this is just bringing up a lot of fears in them and a lot of insecurity. And we have the Ace of Wands in reverse as well. There's no passion there, and I'm really getting that, you know, they're not very sexually active, if at all. Let's see. What is going on in Karmic's headspace concerning this situation? Okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Page of Wands in reverse. So you guys, there's no passion from either side. All right. It's just that the karmic partner right now, they're feeling very exhausted. They don't want to argue because they're so exhausted. It's like, it's kind of like they each know what they want. And they're on the same wavelength, as I said, but they're both just kind of avoiding it, is what I'm getting. The karmic wants to avoid conflict. They do want a change, but it's kind of like a passive type of an energy going on here. It's like a passive wanting of a change, if that makes any sense. They want the change, but they're passive. I'm actually getting that for the both of them. They're both being passive at the moment, almost as if they are each waiting for the other to do something so that they can feel like it's okay to move apart. All right, let's take a look at their heart space. What's going on emotionally? What are these masculines feeling? And then we will look into the future energies as well and what's coming up. The Four of Swords. Yeah, you know what I'm getting with this? They're like past the, whatever heartbreak there was concerning the ending of this relationship, they're past that. They are past that. It's like, remember there was a point in time where a lot of them felt, you know, pain concerning this relationship. It was going to be hurtful. Even if they weren't in love with this person, it would still be hurtful to move away. It's like they're past that now. It's like they went through the most difficult part, and it's like now they're just kind of like plateau, passive. Like it's almost as if they have already grieved this relationship. All right, and that is evident here with the Three of Swords being in reverse and then the Four of Swords being here upright. They have already grieved the ending of this relationship, and now it's just a matter of taking the practical steps. And for some reason, they're just being passive, like sitting there. It's like they're feeling like they just want to rest now. But it's like now is the most important part, like to actually take action on your feelings and on everything you have accomplished. It's like, what I'm getting is that they are in between phases. They are in between steps. It's like I have finished, you know, for example, step 2, but I'm taking a break before I move on to step 3. All right, and we're just hoping that they don't go back to step 1. Because they do have a little bit of back and forth occasionally. But I do also see this Hermit being in reverse here. Let's get one more. I'm getting a feeling of distance. Alright, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords. Yeah, see? Exactly what I was saying. Passiveness. And this is what they're feeling. Like, they're still feeling this. Like, just a lot of ambiguity. Like, let me just stay. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Just kind of taking a step back. Like, not really doing much. And this is just current, okay? Like, this means... like now, all right? So the current week that we're in, maybe the next week. All right, this is just the current energy. It doesn't mean it's going to last forever. All right, let's see how the karmic partners are feeling. Huh. Well, they have the Two of Swords in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. All right, so even though the karmic partners are being passive as well, and look at that, the Eight of Wands. Currently, they're more agitated than the masculines with this situation. They're not liking this standstill. They're very tired of this. The masculines are more avoidant of the situation, whereas the karmics are just being passive. It's like they're silently boiling inside, but they're not taking any steps. It's kind of like they're waiting on the masculine. And the masculine is just avoiding the situation currently. The karmic partners, however, they're tired of this indifference that they are, you know, seeing in the relationship and with the masculine. And they're feeling like something needs to change, something needs to happen, like they're boiling inside. Let's get a neutral energy here. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, see, so for the both of them, they're both seeing that the masculine is just not being himself or herself. All right, the masculine is not able to provide. The masculine just is not present. Like this just keeps coming up. They're just not present in the physical, in the 3D. Like they're just not, it's like they're not even there. That's how passive they are. It's like they're home, they don't really talk, they're keeping their distance, like they eat, they sleep. Currently, I know a lot of people aren't working, and it's like if they're spending more time at home than usual, it's like they're really just wanting to avoid much interaction with their karmic partner, and the karmic partner's freaking out about that. Alright, let's take a look at some of their obstacles. What are their fears, obstacles? Continue this person. What are their fears or obstacles in confronting this situation? Free will and separation. Yeah, for whatever reason, the masculines, it's like they're afraid to exercise their free will. It's like what I said before, they're each waiting for the other person. It's like they're waiting for almost as if they need some sort of a more tangible justification to do something. It's like their obstacle is to realize that they have free will and that they can separate with this person without necessarily needing to have a justification that will, satisfy other people. What they fail to realize is that the fact that they don't want to be there and that they just don't love this person in the way that a couple should love each other, that's enough justification because they're just causing more harm to everybody. But that is their fear, that is their obstacle. And for a lot of them, it's that they feel trapped. And it's like they don't realize that they have free will, that they can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter what society thinks, it doesn't matter what relatives think, or, whatever, social circles they have. Let's see where the karmic partners Destruction. Destruction. So the karmic partners, they're afraid of their whole lives turning upside down. They're afraid of what a separation could mean for them, either financially, practically, socially, emotionally. They're afraid that this is going to be like the end. Like I feel like they're just really being over dramatic or over exaggerating what the effects of a separation would be. Let's see. What is this destruction about? Numbing. So it's like they're having a hard time actually numbing out these ideas in their minds about what this destruction would be like. It's like they're letting, it's exactly what I said, it's like they're being over dramatic and they're just letting this consume them. This fear of a destruction. And because of that, that's one of the reasons why they're being passive. It's like they're numbing that out. They're trying to numb out the negatives in this relationship because they're so scared of the destruction. And that's one of their challenges, is to overcome that. To stop numbing out, you know, whatever it is that they're feeling concerning this relationship. All right, guys. I think we get it. I think we get it. It's very clear. So let's actually move on to the some future energies. I just want to give a quick shuffle and see what is coming up. Okay, Spirit, what is coming up concerning this relationship? What is coming up? All right, we have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, oops. The World in reverse, and the King of Cups. All right, so the message here is that in the near future, they're going to really kind of take a stand, more so than they have been, at least. All right, they're going to take a stand and kind of feel like they need to defend themselves, so which they don't. Okay, which they don't, but they're going to feel this need to defend themselves. Remember what we were saying about the free will and the separation. They're going to feel like they need to defend themselves concerning their behavior or what it is that they are feeling. This might cause them a little bit of confusion still concerning what to do. But what I'm actually getting with the Seven of Cups here in combination with these cards is that they're going to be able to see some options. They're going to start opening up to certain options. And seeing that this cycle, like, is just never ending unless they do something about it. And with this King of Cups being the last card here, I feel like they are becoming more in touch with their emotions, and that progressively they're not going to need to feel this need to defend themselves as much, if at all. Like, they're just going to become more emotionally mature, balanced, and realize that they don't need to defend themselves. They don't need to have this justification. They're going to feel okay with how they feel, that it's totally okay, and have self-acceptance based on what they're feeling. All right, let's see the Karmics. Okay, hold on one card flipped out. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And I find that interesting because I do see this as a family card, and we had family in the beginning, and now we have this family card in reverse coming up in the near future. It's like, I see that as acceptance of the fact that this relationship isn't working out. Yeah, see? Ace of Swords. Acceptance of the truth. That the relationship with this person is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Hermit and the King of Pentacles. These came out together. So this is them really pulling away from their from the masculine. It's kind of like now it's going to be the Karmic going into Hermit mode, just withdrawing, pulling away, really doing some introspection on themselves, but also concerning their masculine, seeing the situation for what it is. Seeing the truth about the masculine concerning this relationship, that it's not fulfilling and it's not going to be. They cannot have a happy family, basically, even if it's just the two of them. So let's actually see if there's going to be any like tangible actions taken. Let's see. What actions, if any? First card out, the Fool. The Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, I'm seeing some aggression here, not in the negative way with the Fool and the the Knight of Wands in reverse. I see this as them being ready to take a jump, ready to do something differently, ready to just, step into the unknown. And the reason why this King, I don't know why I keep saying King, this Knight of Wands is in reverse is because it's like they're feeling very, very aggressive in doing so. I feel like this is the exact opposite of this avoidant behavior that they have currently been in. Let's see. So this is what this is all leading up to. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Six of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. Leaving old baggage behind, moving into calmer waters. Lovers in reverse, like really the breakdown of this relationship. This is going to happen, like, I feel very abruptly. Like, it's just going to be like that. Like, from one day to the next, like, it's going to be like a switch that flips in their minds. All right, let's see the Karmic partner's actions or reactions maybe to this. Seven of Swords in reverse. Wow, with the Ace of Swords here and now the Seven of Swords in reverse, I really feel like the Karmic partners are just really stepping into truth. Like, they don't want to be deceitful anymore. They don't want to deceive themselves. Let's see what I'm getting a lot of acceptance type of an energy from them, from the Karmic partners. Pretty much accepting what the masculine's efforts are going to be, or what the masculine's energy or feelings are. Look at that Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I just want one more. That's too many. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so they're not going to like it. Even though they are accepting that this is a situation, they're not necessarily going to like it, but they know that it's over and they don't want to be deceitful. And I feel like they're going to pull away a lot, because the masculine's pulling away, the masculine is coming in aggressively, ready to make a change, ready to walk away from this lovers in reverse type of an energy with this person. And then the karmic partners, they don't want to be in a relationship where there's no even give and take. They don't feel like they're being treated fairly. And with the Queen of Swords here, I just really feel like they are going to become maybe even a little bit bitter and harsh about it. They're not going to like it on the surface, but deep down, they have this awareness now. They know that this is for the best. But I feel like it might bother them a little bit that it's the masculine taking the steps. Alright, let's get one neutral card for them. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. And the Devil. So where this is leading is the Divine Masculine really taking a step back, really, like I said, right, coming in kind of aggressively, and I feel like that's why the Devil is here. I'm not seeing this as attachment for the future. I'm seeing this as them just really, the relationship between the two of them becoming so toxic that it has no other choice but to end. It's basically the Divine Masculine completely giving up on this relationship. I actually just want to get an oracle card for this. We have Fifth Dimension. I really feel like they are, the both of them really tapping into their higher selves and being guided by their higher selves with this Fifth Dimension card here. And that's why I'm saying that this Devil, it's not like an attachment in this case. We have soulmate and lessons. Yeah, see, so basically it's them having completed these lessons. This person was a soulmate, all right? Meaning that there was a reason for it. Soulmates come in and out of our lives to teach us lessons. Sometimes they can be long-term, or a life partner, a person that we're supposed to be with, or that we have a contract with to stay with for a very long period of time. And then in other cases, and actually most cases, a soulmate comes in and out of our lives to teach us a lesson. And I feel like this is exactly what this is saying. The message coming through is that these lessons will be learned, and they will be able to see that, all right, this was an experience. There was something meant for me to learn here. This person was a soulmate, and it's okay to walk away from them. All right. So this is what's coming up, all right? And I do feel like this is near future. I'm not saying that there's actual separation. It definitely could be for some of them, all right? Especially with this Fool and this Lovers in reverse and the Six of Swords. It definitely could be. But for others, I'm getting that it's just, you know, they're getting ready. It's like they're preparing for this. And that there will be a completion of the lessons that they were meant to learn for the both of them. All right, so to close out, I'm just gonna get any final messages or guidance for those of you who are watching this video if this resonated with you. Right. And if it did, please don't forget to give me a like. Let's see. All right, we have co-create. And regeneration. One more clue out, and it is yang. All right, so yeah, co-create, this is just letting you know that the divine is stepping in, all right? All of this whole situation is being co-created, all right, by your energies as well as the divine's energies. Moving towards a regeneration. There's going to be a complete transformation here. Anything that was toxic, anything that's not meant to be, is going to be pretty much stripped of all of its existence so that something new can blossom. All right, and yang. I'm getting that you, as a feminine watching this, you have more power than you think you do, all right? You can also regenerate your own self. You are also being guided, and you can co-create with the divine for your own life path. All right, this is a card of action. Things are happening. Things are happening, things are moving. It just feels like currently there was a little bit of a pause or like a standstill. But coming up though, that's about to change. All right, that was it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. And I hope everybody is well. I hope you're all healthy and safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Much love.